I must relieve myself. Do not wander far, he warned. Relieving myself was never a relief for me, not in the way it was meant, and that night was no different. I journeyed as far as I could stomach, to the edge of the shadows cast by the fires, still too close for my tastes, squatted behind a tree stump, and froze. Far away, at the edge of the devastated forest, a milky white figure ambled out from between the tree trunks, human in shape, save for one characteristic. It walked on all fours. My bladder released. From sound or smell, the lurching thing twisted toward me, its smooth, featureless face grayish-white like a full moon. I yanked up my trousers before I was finished, piss running down my leg, and fell backward. When I looked back, the hunched thing had bounded from the tree line at an unnatural gait, right for me. I scrambled to my feet and ran, heart beating in my throat, ran all the way back to our meager camp. When I arrived, Bishop and the Stars were already on their feet, the latter with muskets in hand, alerted by the creature, or so I thought. I dove to the ground to avoid their fire. "Shoot it! Shoot it! Shoot it!" Bishop dragged me to my feet. "What has gotten into you all? There's nothing but mist!" I whirled around. The faceless, insipid creature was gone. Fog swirled in its absence. Had the beast ever been there? Meanwhile, Lan and the Stars wandered far afield, their guns aimed not at any charging beast, but at the sky. I followed their gazes to the heavens above and found them as utter darkness, swirling like a black sea, starless. Lan's musket drooped, the Stars' eyes wide. 1,000 temples in the sky, a city of them. Do you see? It is beautiful. I swore I would not lie to you, reader. As if willed into life by Lan's words, out of the blackness I too beheld a city in the sky. Did I gaze upon heaven? I wondered. But I saw no beauty in the crumbling temples and desecrated tombs, the detritus of 1,000 civilizations, devoid of life, howling and empty, save for the milk-white shadows massed in cloud and fog, the residents of an ersatz realm that resembled nothing less than a graveyard. Bishop looked from me to the dazed Stars and pinched his nose. There must have been something in the food and drink. You've all been drugged. There's nothing in the sky. I clung to my mentor like he was driftwood in a shipwreck. I wanted to believe him, for such sights threatened to shatter the veil between truth and fantasy forever, as if the dead city needed me to help will itself into existence. Then screams dashed the floating cityscape like a rogue brushstroke. Its buildings turned into misty tendrils across the sky, and the stars beyond blinked back into existence like cosmic torches. The screams came from the old star Amel, who went to his knees, hands over his ears. "Make them stop! Make them stop! Make them stop!" "Who are we stopping?" one of his fellow stars asked. "The trees!" he cried out. "They're screaming! This is all I can hear." Lan marched to his howling companion and silenced him with a blow to the head. Bishop rushed to Amel's side and made sure the old star was alive before he turned to the intimidating Lan. "You could have killed him." Lan looked down on Bishop with derision, each breath a huff. "You have 5 exhausted, underfed soldiers, and you're a pet page besides. Whatever else the hero's done, he has food and beds. He is creator blessed, yet we sit out here, cold, starving, haunted." Bishop's expression brokered no compromise. "Creator blessed? He rejects the creator in favor of this pale king. These cultists would indoctrinate you into their heresy with worldly delights. The creator is above such concerns, and his servants must be also." I winced at his words. Again, Bishop's obliviousness on full display. His devotion was an enormous monument that nonetheless cast a shadow of ignorance across his vision, blinding him to the descent in front of his eyes. But I chose to say nothing, for it was not my place. It would be easy to say my role constrained me, but I chose my role. I constrained myself, and Bishop paid the price. The agitated Lan grit his teeth. "You expect us to subsist on faith alone?" The intoxicated grumbles from the other 3 stars showed his discontent was very much shared. "I share your frustrations," Bishop said. "Naught has gone right for us on this mission. Many are not here who should be. We press forward for them, so their sacrifices may not be in vain." "You're not hearing me," Lan growled, and at last his true menace dawned on Bishop. "Countless dead on the path to this shithole province. We're out of rations, freezing in the dark because your pride denied us their hospitality. You're the reason we're stuck out here. I bet you had a nice cushy chamber in the holy city. I would have liked that, to worship where our namesake fell. But I never could, because the shooting stars kill, and any man who kills is a sinner barred from entry to the holy city. Your creator asked for our souls, and we gave them to him. Sacrifices to maintain the purity of your priests." He raised his musket, the dagger attached to the muzzle hovering far too close to Bishop's chest. "Death is the star's reward for serving your church. But here, in Hathor, here the hero bestows life." His eyes glinted. "You know best of all, don't you, Bishop?" Bishop's eyes flicked between Lan and the point of the musket blade, and back again. "It's not too late, Lan. You can still repent." He edged closer, placed a hand on the barrel, and my hair stood straight up. "The Creator shall forgive you." The leader of the stars let his musket drop, then plunged its dagger through Bishop's upper leg. Bishop screamed. So did I.